I don't know if that one stings any worse, but it comes down to one play again. It's 2 games to almost to the buzzer.
Yeah, and 2 banks too. So, give them credit. We just they made a few more plays. We didn't guard the last action very well, but when you have a guy that you're trying to take account for, like we were with Carr, that can happen. So,
what did the second half? It wasn't a one-on-one battle at all, but the fact that Keita rose up and kind of put the team, and he went after Tony, and he went after their team. What did you like about his performance and what he delivered?
Well, it was good to see. It was good to see. I thought we had. I thought he really attacked and played stronger and didn't settle and played with more force, and all those things were good to see. And I thought defensively we were pretty. It was the best we had guarded them in 3 games. And they're a tough matchup for us, but I was proud of Keita for that.
You get ready. You have a week and change before
Right.
you play a game. How do you go about, kind of salting this one away and getting to work on something? You don't know who yet, but something.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're going to play a very good team, whoever that is. So, we know we're going to play a very good team, and the great thing is we get a chance to practice and hopefully get a little bit better and get some rest. We get something to play for. How many teams right now can say that? So that's the bright side of this. Obviously, would have liked to play longer, but our guys have earned the right to play in the March here, and that's exciting. And we'll use it to get better, and we'll use it to get some rest.
I don't think you have a demoralized team. I think you have an angry team, and Urban's always talking about that. I mean, this is a lot of. They're going to be ready to roll in 10 days.
Yeah, and I think that's. They should be angry and it should be disappointed. Not in their effort. I thought their effort was good, but in the result. And listen, sometimes you don't get the breaks you want, and sometimes you got to make some breaks. I was upset with. Well,
you didn't like the last play, the way it was guarded?
No, I didn't. I thought we deserved to get to the line a little more than what we did. To be quite honest with you, I didn't like the free throw discrepancy, but
sure.
I don't want to talk about that too much because it takes away from Penn State.
So you guys called timeout about 40 seconds left of one. What were you looking for there? What were you hoping to do?
We were just trying to get Keita the ball at the elbow and isolate him, and we just couldn't get him the ball. So we couldn't get him the ball at that point. You got to make a play, and we couldn't make a play. And he drew a crowd, but yeah.
In the first half, the way that they were able to get to the offensive glass, how much was that sort of stress at halftime, and what did you have to do to get better at that? Because it seemed to be a big discrepancy in the first half.
Yeah, we talked about it. And obviously that was a big issue for us. And some of it was I just don't think we were physical enough, and some of it is they're quicker to the ball than we are.
After you have a loss like that, do you let your team kind of absorb it and use that as motivation, especially with 2 weeks off, or do you tell them to put it behind them and move forward with your personal preparation?
I think both. We'll go back, we'll look at the tape, and I think this will, some guys will be challenged in some areas and how they played and how we played, but we'll all take responsibility for it and move forward. We knew it was going to be a tough challenge. And I think we did some good things. I really do. I like how we guarded for 40 minutes.
Coach, kind of going off that question real quick. Do you guys take a couple days off here, or do you?
We'll take a couple days off.
Start grinding again, or?
Yeah, we'll take a couple days off, and then I'll give our guys the schedule when we get back on what the next 2 weeks are going to look like.
Chris, do you want a tougher team in the tournament? You always talk about force.
Yeah. We need to be a little tougher for sure. I think we need to be a little tougher. We've been talking about that, but again, I loved our
personality. Is the personality?
Well, I mean, I thought we showed some real grit to us, coming back and responding, being down like we were, and I don't want to minimize the effort there with our guys. So I was proud of that. I just think physically we got to continue to be a little tougher.
You've leaned on your seniors a lot this year, and you've given them ownership of the program. Do you do that even more now, especially knowing these guys haven't been to the tournament in 2 years, and they're probably hungry to do so?
Yeah. They talked a little bit about it here as we huddled up here. The importance of using these 2 weeks and being glad that we have a chance to practice and get better. And so it was good to hear him talk about kind of the next step here.